Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that earns Kansas City.
Okay, if that first play is in the indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Toss play. This is Walker. Sent out of bounds after a pickup of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
This is Walker on 2nd. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that's going to give the Chiefs a first down. Bet him on back-to-back plays, Brock, and he's got them moving now on this opening series.
Yeah, he's not needed any time at all to find his groove and settle in. This should set the table for the rest of the day.
They've got first down here from the 36. Back to throw, Mahomes. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And he got there quickly.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown,
so that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
Harrison Butker in the kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They run it through with Saquon Barkley. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Old Tranquil brings him to the ground.
He was brought down by
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Play action, Hurts has it. Vacates quickly left side. Pass complete to Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator too.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. So we're through one. The Chiefs in control so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have second and pretty long here. Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes second and long. Throwing here, Hurts. Defender meeting him at the catch point and breaking up that catch. Incomplete. That brings up third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Hurts looking to throw. Has it downfield near the boundary. He'll be out of bounds there. A lot to like, though, on that gain. Give him about 19 yards. And it's going to be a Philadelphia first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down, Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. First down coming up.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. He finds Brown right side. And he'll go down here at the 16.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. 2nd and 3 now. Now Hurts. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up first downs and keep the drive on schedule.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Rolling out to his left. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Working on 2nd down. Mahomes gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Escapes out to the left. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle them up.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, partner. I know you always do, but it felt like maybe that was one of their last gasps to get into field goal range before we hit halftime.
Yeah, you kind of look at both sides. Defense is doing all they can to prevent that thing from being thrown over their head, and can the offense find some way to puncture that defense to get into that field goal range?
You can't find a connection on 2nd down. That incompletion means it is 3rd down. So even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they won't get any of the action they wanted after that catch. The completion limited to just 3 yards. Now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Eagles are in punt formation. Chiefs have Nico Remigio after the return. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. To the air, Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They give to Barkley, left side. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the left hash, this will be from 50. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And the deficit stays at 7. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Butker on now to kick this one away. Bigsby with the return. Jukes away from one. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
From the pistol, Hurts. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
Third and short, Barkley. And it's just going to be a modest gain of about 4, but that is still enough to pick up the 1st down for him.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
A give to Barkley. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trail with the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Now pitch it to Barkley. He's going to be forced out following a gain of about 10. And that is good for an Eagles 1st down. It almost felt like an instant replay of his previous run, Brock. Another great opening created up front. He said, thank you very much.
And this offense totally in the driver's seat. You want to try to run it back a 3rd time? And also maybe a time to throw it right over their heads with a little play-action pass.
Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. Nice hit. Hurts fumbles. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You can almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be the best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
And they're going to have first and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
That's good.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he's going to run this in. Touchdown, Eagles. Saquon Barkley finishing off a 9-play scoring drive with 6. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. Ties things at 7. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. And this one's going to be picked off, but he dropped it. So almost a one-play drive. And they couldn't hang on, though, and they're going to feel fortunate coming up on second down now.
At the 24-yard line.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. That run good for 8. Now they've got third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And it's third down.
Third and just 2 to go. Looking to throw Mahomes. Short pass brought in. Small gain on the play, maybe 4 yards. And it's going to be first down, Chiefs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They've got first down here from the 36. Walker now from the gun. And give him the first down, Brock. Great results. That snap goes for 17.
Well, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Now it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Back to throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts intercepts him for the second time this game.
Mahomes' pass intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Multiple ways to attack. Here's 2nd and long. He'll look to throw it. And they're going to get there in time. Down he goes. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Looking to throw it. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. Gets it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st down, a run with Barkley. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Setting up to pass. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. They've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He stops finally after a gain of almost 30. And that earns Kansas City the 1st down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. Back to throw Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's taken down at the 30. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
30-yard line.
Looked like a first for a moment, but still a couple of inches left to go. 2nd down. Throwing is Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Gotta hurry this to the line.
Xavier Worthy. A gain of 19 yards. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
And he gets it spiked with only 1 second left in this ball game. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.